Hello there, fellow students. My name is Mark Bell and I'm currently running for the position of Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs. I'm 20 years old and I'm a second year English and History student.
Hi Mark, so what do you think are the top issues for students in 2012?
Well, there's a lot of issues that are going to be facing students over the next number of years, but specifically in this year. Some of them would be students at the minute are not getting the education that they're paying for. They really aren't, between higher fees, cutbacks all over the place. Basically, that's one major thing, but there's other things facing students in Korea, such as the student union. The student union facilities is just, they're not up to scratch at the minute, and it's not fair on students that that's what they have to deal with. Some other things that I would be looking to deal with would be transport. Now, there was a big move in classes and things like that last year to try and alleviate the stress that's put on car parkers at the minute, but anyone who has a car knows that that's just not sufficient, what's been done, and it needs to be looked at. And also bus services, things like that. It's anyone who has to get a bus in knows how haphazard the buses are, that they go any time of the day.
And how would you propose to tackle these issues?
Well, first and foremost, I think the biggest issue that is pressing is getting students the education that they're paying for. I think that's paramount. So to deal with that, obviously I intend to lobby the university, lobby Stormont, whatever is basically within my power, to do things like cut course fees, which are just spiralling out of control, and any student who knows anything about course fees know that they're probably going to leave university saddled with debt. Also, I'm going to push for a greater assessment and feedback, a reform of that, basically, because I know this myself, and I know countless students that might have to wait a month to get feedback. That's just a bit of writing on a piece of paper, and it's just not good enough. And for other things such as the student union, at the minute there's a move from South Building and it's being dragged out, and the student union is dying from that, and that's unfair to the union and to the students. The university needs to prioritise the move, and I intend to be at the forefront of that. There's money available for the Greater Belfast development, 250 million over the next couple of years. There's money there for long-term problems, so there's money there for short-term problems like we face in Korea. The other one then, for me, which I think is quite a big one, is the transport. Now, with car parking, there was a review done and it was ridiculous. It did nothing to alleviate the problems. Any car parkers will know that. I intend to revisit this issue, campaign with the university to have a further reshuffle of classes and organise that system better. With bus services, I intend to lobby TransLink for it's a subpar bus service that exists at the minute, and I intend to alleviate that, sort that out. Okay.
So how would you go about promoting societies to students on your campus to get them more involved?
Well, I think the entire university would benefit from a greater sense of community spirit, and the only real way that you can do that is a two-pronged approach where clubs and societies are promoted together. Now, I intend to work very closely with the sports president on this issue to basically get students more involved everywhere. If there's a greater push for student involvement all across the board, everyone will benefit from that. So thanks very much for taking the time to listen to the students. If any of you want to discuss any of these issues, I would be available to talk to you any time of the day. So thanks very much for listening. Vote Mark B #1 for VP. Thank you.